Hi, I'm Zach Paris, and I'm the pastor of Lutheran Campus Ministry at the University of Colorado Boulder. Welcome to Tiny Piano Club. Today on the channel we are unveiling a new regular feature that we are calling Theology Assignment. The idea behind Theology Assignment is simple and yet profound. It is that all of life has a theological dimension, that God cares about and is involved in every slice of our lives, not just the little corners we carve out on Sunday morning or before a meal or right before we go to sleep. The goal of Theology Assignment is to help you and all of us better understand the mysterious and sacred world in which we live by committing acts of public theology. And so each month we'll take a look at an act of public theology that was committed on a college campus around the country. And then your assignment is to recreate that act, to recreate it in your context, in your community, in your life. And we want to know how it went. We invite you to make a video response in which you let us know what happened. In a few weeks we'll have a video here on Tiny Piano Club that shows what happened when you all went out and did these public theological acts. And in the end, we'll all have a better understanding of the depth of this mysterious and sacred world. First up, speed faithing. And what is speed faithing? I'm glad you asked. That is an excellent question. Speed faithing is exactly what it sounds like. It's speed dating meets religious groups. A few weeks ago here in Boulder, we had about 20 of the different religious groups on campus come together and host a speed faithing event. Folks came to the event and they had 3 minutes at a table with representatives from each of the different religious groups before the bell rang, and then you had to move to the next one. So you got 180 seconds with the Muslim Student Association, and then ding, you had to move and talk to the folks from the Baha'i group on campus, and so on and so forth. And so after about an hour and a half, you got a very tiny little bit of knowledge about all of the different religious groups on campus. It was really great. Students got to learn about Lutherans, and they got to learn about other Lutherans, and they got to meet our Jewish student group and our other Jewish student group, but then also stuff like the Baha'i, the Urantia Book Club, Muslim Student Association, the Roman Catholics, lots of different groups. But here's the thing, it was actually very difficult, not for the folks who came to participate, but for the religious groups who showed up, because you only got 3 minutes. 180 seconds in which you have to describe what it is that is most essential about your particular faith. And so your assignment this month is to create a speed faithing video. 3 minutes or less in which you describe what it is that's essential about your faith, what it is that you would tell someone in a speed dating environment about why you're a member of your particular community of faith. But first, we'll take a look at what happened here on campus in Boulder, and we'll throw it over to Natalie, who represented our group at the speed faithing event, and she's going to give you her 180-second spiel about why our group, Bread and Belonging, is important to her.
Hi, I'm Natalie. Can I offer you some bread? We're fans of the stuff. We have tortillas today. Always a host of vegetarian, gluten-free options, whatever your needs or preferences might be. And this is because who we are at Bread and Belonging is pretty well summarized in our name. We meet weekly to share a meal and a conversation together, bread and belonging. So we're a joint ministry of the Evangelical Lutheran Church and Episcopalian Church's campus ministries. But anybody can share a meal with us, and this is because we believe that we all belong to one another. So this is the purpose of the church for us. What Christ's love does is brings us together as one, as something bigger than ourselves, by caring for the marginalized, by making an insider of everyone, by bringing us together like one loaf of bread where we used to be separate shafts of wheat scattered through the hills. So, we meet every week at St. Aidan's Episcopal Church. You can find it across the street from the Engineering Center to share this meal, this conversation. And it's typically the best food that a poor college student like me will eat all week. Usually some of the best conversation too. Just guest speakers, fun things for us to do together. And it's really just a time to just be in community with one another, for me to be the curious and voracious learner that I am, to be grateful for the bread that we eat. So for us, the bread that we share together is a signal that we belong to one another.
Thanks, Natalie. That was great. Now remember, your assignment is to create a 3-minute video in which you explain what it is that is most essential about your faith, or what you would tell someone in a speed dating scenario about why you're a member of your particular community of faith. Remember to get those video responses back to us, and I look forward to seeing what happens. Best of luck and Godspeed as you go out to commit public acts of theology.
New videos every Tuesday and Friday here at Tiny Piano Club. Don't forget to subscribe or you're going to miss out on some real good frozen tortillas.